All right, lads, welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How are you? Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Coming on back. I do appreciate you. I do. Check out the podcast wherever you're getting your podcast from. Podcast, sound very New Yorker there. Wherever you get your podcast from, all the usual spots. And also if you're watching on YouTube, cracks open a Diet Coke. This episode's not brought to you by Diet Coke. Don't drink Diet Coke. It is not good for you. Sponsor me, Diet Coke. You get a better shout out. Anyway, I'm on YouTube. Camera. I did a bit of a close up on this episode because I was supposed to format a brand new camera which I bought, and I'm still having technical difficulties with it, but I'll get it fixed. I'll get us up and running. Come see me live. I'm all over the place working on a whole new hour, and it's going great. I'm having a lot of fun with the new material. Some dates where you get to come see me. New Jersey, July 23, 24, 25, 3 nights. And at the Jersey Shore, Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club, one of my favorite clubs to visit, not only in Jersey, but on the East Coast. August 9th and 10th, Minnesota, people. Me and Finnerty are coming to the Irish Festival, the Irish Music Festival up there. Me and Sean will be up there for 2 nights. We will have our own big tent, our own marquee, all of that stuff. Can't wait to go up to Minnesota. We were there last year and we had a blast, and I'm looking forward to going back again. And August 26th all the way to the 24th, that is 9 shows. Myrtle Beach, I will be at Comedy Cabana. Myrtle Beach, can't wait to go back. I cannot wait to go back to Myrtle Beach. Big fan of Myrtle Beach. Now that all that junk is out the way, let's what did I want to go into? First of all, happy Father's Day. As I record this, it is now happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the dads, right? You're worth it. You mean something. You really do. You know, I know our day is overshadowed by many things, right? They drop our day in the middle of Pride Month. I'm not going to have a go about Pride, but I'll get into that in a second. Something that's kind of adjacent to Pride Month. And it's ironic that they put Father's Day in Men's Mental Health Month, right? I mean, you would know that, of course, because of the rainbows. Excuse me. Because of the rainbows, you wouldn't know it's Men's Mental Health Month. So don't do it, men. Don't do it. You're appreciated. You're loved. You're needed. You're valuable. Like it or not, you run this shit. You run this world. Never mind what Beyonce says. You run the world, all right? Don't be defeated. Also, today, Father's Day, also National Cannoli Day. National Cannoli Day. By the way, Italians, I think I've said this before, I've said it again. I'm talking about you guys on stage now. How you guys have, without a doubt, perfected art. You're top of the list when it comes to art, from the Renaissance, from the High Renaissance, or Renaissance, as you say in America. You guys, just the most amazing artists ever. Cannolis, no. Your food is nice. I love all the Italian food. I love the food. I love Italians. Your Italian food is great. I love it all, right? But cannolis, you can't do desserts for shit. Leave desserts to the French, all right? Your cannolis just taste like a foot. It looks inviting. It looks like a wafer. It looks like it's got ice cream. It's got chocolate chips. It looks like it has everything you could want in a dessert, when it is absolutely gross and disgusting. And you're talking to somebody here who has a very sweet tooth. So I know what I'm talking about. It ain't anti-Italian. It's just your shit at desserts. Now, on top of all that, we got to get ready, right? We got to get ready for World War III. It's coming. We can't avoid it. We can't avoid it. It's on its way, right? We're out there. Biden gave the go-ahead for Putin to shoot rockets into Russia. Russia like, oh, really? Let's go take a cruise. Russia have now gone on a cruise. They've taken their ships all the way down to Cuba. That's where I want to go, right? It's like a fucking... and they've gone a nuclear sub. Apparently just went down to Cuba. Right, that's what a Russian cruise is now. That's what a Russian cruise is. I got my cruise shirt on in honor of that. Right, violin chut. Right, they're dun 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 dun. Violin chut. They're gonna go down. They're gonna have a good time. They're having a great time in Cuba. That's what they do. Good for you, Russia. Good for you, Vladimir Putin. Sending your boys down on a cruise. They need a break. You've had a cold winter. You always have a cold winter. You probably have a cold fucking summer too. So congratulations. Send your boys out there. I like that. Whilst that is all going on, though, in the world, whilst all that's happening, you think, well, that's just Russia, right? Russia, that's what they do. They like to try to keep you on your toes. What else is going on? So, announced this week, 4 countries in Europe, shout out to Europe, Miss you, boy. I miss you, baby. I used to be in, as obviously from Ireland, a European. I've visited every one of these countries. Every one of these countries I've visited. Lovely people. Have a great time. Germany, Scandinavia, Sweden and Norway. What do they all have in common? Well, this week they just announced that they are now going to implement the draft. Yes, the draft. Not the NFL, not the NBA, right? In Germany, not like the biggest girls with biggest tits drinking beer draft. It is literally a war draft. And they all have the same rules. Like each country has the same draft procedure, what's the word I'm looking for? Box ticking. What am I trying to say? Why can't I think of criteria? Couldn't think of the word criteria. Sorry about that. What's the criteria? They said anyone from the ages of 18 and up will be eligible for the draft. Now, Mick Thomas, that sounds like typical draft talk. Hang on a second. I left out an important part and I misquoted. I said anyone over the age of 18 will be registered for the draft. No, it's men over the age of 18. Funny, my internet must be broken because I've searched everywhere and I couldn't find any feminists. I couldn't find any feminists. Go, that's terrible. Why aren't we involved in the draft? Right? There's no feminists on. I got my Facebook pages shut down. All my troll accounts are gone. Rightly so. I think I went a bit hard in the paint going back and forth to some people. Yeah. No, but I went online. I went to look around all the feminist pages, on X, formerly Twitter. I was on TikTok. I was on Facebook. I was on Instagram, Rumble. I've been on all of YouTube. I can't find any feminists saying that that's terrible. We want to go to the war as well. Why can't we get picked to go to the war? Funny that it's very silent over there. Very silent now from the feminist side of it. Like, for all of a sudden, ladies, you put your fucking hair in pigtails. La 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 la. Oh my God, I'm just a girl. I don't see you mounting off. I don't see, anything fucking we can do. We're women. We're women. I don't hear it. It's very quiet over there on the ladies' side of the fence, didn't it? And then they said, like, they just, about most of Europe have just disregarded trans women, like women, or trans men, women who want to be men. They go, you're not a man. We don't need, that's their words, not mine, by the way. I don't want you going, oh, Mick Thomas is against that. Let me just check my microphone. Is it turned on? Yeah, it is. They're just like, no. We just want actual men. That's all we want. We don't want women, and we don't want women pretending to be men. But I don't see, it's so strange. The LGBTQ people are not out there protesting. The feminists are not out there protesting. The trans activists. You're very quiet in Europe all of a sudden when it comes to the old World War III. I'd like to see more from you ladies. I'd like to hear more. Speak up. Speak up. Your children are going out. Your brothers are going out to war, going out to fight, put their lives on the line. And that's where I have a fucking problem, man. That's where I have a problem with the draft, right? And you're going to sit there like, there was a time, man, if you didn't go, like if you were a draft dodger, it was a thing of shame. Oh, you're just a draft dodger. Right? That's what it was. If you dodged the draft, that you were just lower than low. Why would you? Muhammad Ali said it, right? When he's like, why the fuck am I going to Viet Cong? Nobody called me Viet Cong. And someone's like, hey, they called you the N-word. No Viet Cong called me an N-word, is what he said. Right? Why am I going to go fucking kill some guy out there for no reason? And this is the thing too. If you want to sign up for the military, man, fuck, man, you're braver than me. I'm huge advocate of the military. I'm very pro-military. I'm pro, not military in general, but I'm very pro the people who sign up for it. Family members, I got family members do it. Like, I wish I had done it. I'm being 100% serious. I wanted to sign up for the military at one stage, and I was too old. I realized the cutoff age was 35. And I mean, let's be honest, I'm still in the kind of shape that would put the fear of God in whatever enemy we're fighting. 250 pull-ups a day. All right, putting that out there to the average person. Did it, right? 5 miles a day on a treadmill. 600 push. That's before I get to the. It's before I get to the gym. All right, it's before I get to the gym. You want me in your army, but apparently I'm too old, right? I was too old to get into the army. But anyway, my point is, very pro-military. You guys are heroes. The second you sign up, you're fucking heroes, because they could send you anywhere, right? They could send you absolutely anywhere. So this is my problem, right? So why, like, okay, I got a boy, right? My boy eventually will be 18, God willing, right? Please God that he'll be 18. Is that what I want? Like, this is my fucking problem with politics, right? We're all out there fighting. I've said this before. You know, Biden versus Trump, whoever, whatever election year. It doesn't matter. I've said this before to annoy people. I've said it to annoy people, but I truly believe it. And this is where some of you might get, ugh. Some of my new followers, welcome new followers, by the way. I got new followers, a few thousand new followers. Thank you. I guess the dog bit went back into circulation by me. And you guys came in for new fans, if you will, new friends. Welcome aboard. Some people are on there like, oh, you stole that bit. And I write back to them immediately. Normally I would ignore them because in my heart I know I didn't steal it. And I go, can you just, thank you for reaching out. Thank you for reaching out. I appreciate that. Can you tell me who I stole that dog bit from? And show me, or just direct me that not one person has come back. One person came back and said, you stole it from Anthony Jeselnik, and he talked about the bit. I looked up the bit. I sent it to him. I go, hey man, it's like I'm not even close to it. Not even close. And he apologized, so thank you to that guy. So anyway, I digress. Welcome back, new followers. But here's the thing. So I have a boy. He might eventually go into the draft right now. And I've said this before. It doesn't matter who you vote for this year. It doesn't matter. I know people are very passionate about their politics. Here's what I believe. This is what might upset some of you people. But this is who I am as a person. This is what I truly believe when it comes to election. And sometimes I'm here, I talk, and it's satire, right? And I talk as a character, and I say the most horrific shit ever. But here's my honest opinion. I don't care who's president. Jesus is king. And that's all I care about, right? That is, I just spilled Coca-Cola on. I gotta stop you. I gotta be sponsored by water, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, I spilled Coca-Cola. That's all right. That'll come out. I don't care who's president, right? So this is my point. And this is why I don't care who's president. Because of all this bullshit now. Because of 6 or 7 cunts in suits. We have men being sent out. In America it might be different because they're talking this week in the House of Representatives. They're talking about doing it, about doing a draft. But so you women, you might get your chance over here in America, but the rest of the world. So now, innocent men who don't want to sign up for the military, who just say, look, you know what, I'm not willing to put my life on the line for the country, and that's fine. I don't want to be a sacrificial lamb because you cunts in suits can't fucking. You're chasing greed. You're chasing power. And that's my problem with these dicks. That's my problem with these dicks, with these fucking idiots in power. And it used to be, people would say to me, and I would kind of say this to my kids, like, don't worry about politicians. Politicians are all scumbags. I go, but what would affect you mostly would be local politicians. Let's talk about local politicians. It used to be that, you know why? Local politicians fix your community. You start with your community, then you get expand and you go bigger. And once you start voting on local politicians and they're going to do this, they're going to fix the shit that's in my neighborhood. But now, let's look at California. Look at California. So California this week, and I'm not making this up. I wish I was making this up. California just got rid of all no U-turn signs. You know the U-turn sign? You see them everywhere. Like if you're driving along, like, I gotta go back that way. Fuck, I wish I could do a U-turn here at the light. They won't let me do it. California can't make a U-turn light. You can't make a U-turn anymore in California. Why can't you make a U-turn? Let's talk about that. So in California, they took it down. Council member, maybe a girl. That's his name. I'm going to call him him. That's his name. He identifies as a woman. I'm going to call him him. He's a man. He's clearly a man. He's a woman with a fucking beard. 5 o'clock shadow. His hair is slicked back and he's wearing pearl earrings and a pearl necklace and a dress. I'm not going to fall. I'm not getting into this game with you people. He is a man and he changed his name to Maybe. Maebe. Next, he uses his middle initial. Nobody uses their middle initial. Nobody does except Michael B. Jordan. Right? Michael B. Jordan does because he doesn't want to be mistaken for Michael Jordan. I get it, Michael B. Jordan. Right? Samuel L. Jackson. Alright, there's 2, Mick. You're already lying. There's 2. That's it. M. Night Shyamalan. No, that's 1. No, he doesn't do it, right? So all these... Nobody uses their middle initial. So this fucking idiot, he writes, and again, his name is a council member, maybe a girl. That's his name. Maebea .girl. Maybe a girl decided that, hey, listen, here's why U-turn. I don't know if you knew this, by the way. I don't know if you noticed why no U-turn signs were put up in America, according to Maybe a girl. No U-turn signs were put up in the 1990s. They were put up in the 1990s to prevent people in the gay community from meeting up with other gay people. That's why how did it no U-turn sign do it? Do you know what I mean? Is that no gays allowed? You couldn't put up that sign, so you just thought no you. Do you know what I mean? And here's what happened. And in California, Newsom was like, yeah, go for it, man. Take him down. And they're taking down, as we speak, all the no U-turn signs in California. And listen, California, you're obviously doing great. You got nothing to worry about anymore, right? It's not like you're in a massive deficit. It's not like you're in a massive deficit. Everything is going fine for you, California. So what else would you focus on? Oh wait, they are. I didn't know that. Okay, sorry. Well, you know what else they have going for them? At least their immigration problem is sorted out, right? They don't have an influx of illegal immigrants. Oh, they do. Their immigration is one of the worst. Is that okay? All right, thank you. I didn't know that. I mean, at least they have like clean water. They don't have clean water. Their water it's got bad chemicals in it, so they can't. None of their water is okay. None of their water is clean. So that would mean then. But at least they don't have a housing. Their house. Here's the thing about California. The average house in California. Is $975,000. So California, don't you think you have a few other things to worry about as opposed to keeping these fucking idiots, maybe a girl, happy? Here's the thing. Now, I'm not even going to go into, you think, oh, Mick's going to fucking shit on Pride Month. No, I ain't, man. No, I ain't going to do that. Listen, this is the problem. This is the problem about division. This is what they want. I'm around more people than the average person, right? Because I'm a comedian. I'm out. The amount of people I sit with every single night and laugh with and sit at a table and borrow $5 from because I forgot my wallet, and I give money and I go across the street to get pizza and I bring back slice of pizza, I bring back cookies, we laugh, we drink, we have a great, I don't drink alcohol, I drink not Diet Coke anymore because it just ruined my shirt. Right? We get around with the amount of people from the gay community, and I don't mean that as in look at me, aren't I great? I just mean there's comedians, there's wait staff, waiters, waitresses, club owners, audience members, and they come and we sit and we talk and we laugh, and it doesn't matter. And the majority of people, and the vast majority of people in this country, if not this world, not the Middle East, they're fucking crazy people, but we have no problem with gay people. We have no problem. We 100% want equal rights for it. Fucking go get married, man. Go have whatever you want to do, have at it. It's your business. It is your business. It's not my place. Judge not, yet ye be judged. It's not my place to say what anyone is doing is wrong. It's not up to me. I am not the deciding factor on that. Right? This is the problem. I talk to my gay friends out there and they will see shit like this. So now the average person sitting at home who's not like me, who's not forced because of my job. I am forced. I don't mean that in a bad force as in a negative way, but I am out there every single week, right? And I'm surrounded by all different people, different races, right? So I am forced to be around people. And none of them would stoop to this level. So if you're the average guy, you're sitting at home, you're watching television, Hulu, and those commercials come on, unless you have Hulu Plus, they come on, right? And you sit there, and this comes on TV, and you got this guy with a beard, pearl earrings, a pearl necklace, and a dress, saying his name is maybe a girl, council member, and they're taking down all the no U-turn signs. What do? You go, oh, here they go again, right? And you start to go, is that the gay community? It ain't the gay community. The gay community fucking rejects these people. The gay community, the actual gay community, when it comes to Pride Month, they were like, we want Pride Month. Why? Because some of our ancestors struggled. When I say ancestors, just gay ancestors. The gays before them, right? These old queens, right? Who used to get beat up at rest stops, right? The real warriors who fought for the gay cause. Right? And they would have Pride Month, go, listen, this is my lifestyle and we're proud of it. And then they got bastardized. They got taken over by fucking men in like leather dog masks. And they go, oh, well, we're not harmful to children. Yes, you are. I saw a picture the other day of two of you fucking idiots on your hands and knees being led by a leash with dog masks, but your faces were painted the same mask as Bluey, the most popular kids television show. So don't fucking think for a second you're not kind of thinking about the kids in there, right? Do you know what I mean? But because of people like you and fucking idiots like you, it was like the regular, and I'll say regular, the gay community gets kind of a bad reputation now. More fucking division. More division. Because why? We don't have any standards anymore. We let fucking council member. This person's a council member, which means he got fucking elected. He changed his name to maybe a girl. He's going on taking down signs. Instead of, what, Mr. Council Member? You fucking fix the other shit that's going on in your town. Right? And as a result of that, we have no accountability. And because there's no accountability of these fucking idiots who go out and they speak and they represent the good people. What am I on about? This is fucking insane, man. This is insane. Anyway, this was a long one, man. I don't know if I cracked any fucking jokes in that episode whatsoever. I just fucking went. Anyway, I gotta go. Come see me live. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing, and coming on back. I do appreciate it. I'm upstairs to watch The Chosen, episode 5. Fucking great show. Anyway, as always, wash your hands, you dirty fuckers. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.